Hey heathens. I know many of you like when you do a response video, you like to have clips of the other one so you don't have to go and actually listen to the ridiculous stupidity that is in the other one. But knowing who this guy is, I know that he'd be the type to file a DMCA even though fair use would be involved. I'm just going to avoid that. This is in response to ShockofGod, formerly Shock All Now or something like that. That channel's now gone bye-bye. But anyway, it doesn't matter. This was sent to me and brought to my attention by AllianceofDemons, and I'm sure he'll have fun with just the fact that that's the username. But he has this thing, he calls it the Santa syndrome, and he watched my video where I responded to Jack, okay, where Jack asked the question, what's the intrinsic value of atheism, which I said nothing, which he got a big kick out of, missing the point, and then said it's the same as what the value of not believing in any other fictitious thing, and Santa Claus was the first one that I said. In this guy's mind, that means that the reason I'm not a Christian is because I don't believe in Santa Claus. He has this entire bizarre... Straw man isn't even a good enough way to determine what this horrible logical flaw is that he has created. And I'm not alone. Apparently, I'm like number infinity plus 12 or something like that. I don't know. It really doesn't matter. Big surprise. I tried to respond to his video, and of course he has it on approval. You know, it has to be approved, and you're never going to believe this. He didn't allow my response, so I'm sure he won't allow this as a video response either. But we'll try. He has his own little blog talk radio show that he does too. The guy's ridiculous. Everything about the way that he presents himself and the way that he makes his argument, it's really pathetic. So I'm going to try and break this down for you, ShockofGod, so that maybe you can understand what's going on. Because in your video, all you did was took that little bitty clip and play it a couple times, again, ignoring the point before and after that made it all make sense. A little context, maybe? The reason why atheists point to Santa Claus quite often is because most people in our culture, and by our I mean the Judeo-Christian world, people who have celebrated Christmas in the past, were brought up with this idea of Santa Claus existing. So people will refer to Santa Claus because it's something that you used to believe in and now don't. And then the correlation can be made between believing in a God and then you don't, because you don't see either being as being real. It's not because you decided Santa Claus is not real, so therefore God must not be real too. Although there are some who do let the Santa Claus thing be their guide to questioning more. You know, if my parents would lie about that, what about this? And there are some who are very specific towards it. But that's not what my video is about. My video is about something completely different. So way to miss the point. But if it's any consolation to you, because you've done that, I have good news for you. What you're suffering from is also a syndrome in and of itself. And currently there's no known treatment for it, but certain therapies that help include reading a book, studying philosophy, and knowing the history of your own religion. You can try those, but again, it's not a guaranteed cure. But good luck getting over your dodo-itis. Don't take my word for it. Think for yourselves.